and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking.
مرحبا بكم أخرج في جسر أكرم تشينشاي بودكاست. يلا.
Anda sedang mendengar Cincai Podcast. Let's go.
Yo, welcome to Chincha. We keep it loose, two guys from SG. Now in Melbourne's groove. Chill vibes, no stress, we keep it real. From east to the west, we got that feel.
Cincai berkisah, kita relax saja. Cerita hari-hari, memang ikut suka. Cincai tak kisah, buat apa kau mahu. Melbourne ke Singapura, kita jalan terus.
Chilling in the city, making moves. Cakap apa je kita tak pernah ragu. Culture, food, life, let's break it down. Dari sini ke sana, kita makin sound.
Cincai berkisah, kita relax saja. Cerita hari-hari, memang ikut suka.
Okay, cincai, cincai lah. Okay, cincai, cincai lah.
And welcome back to another Cincai Podcast live here in Melbourne, the number one Asian podcast in Melbourne. That's it, baby. Welcome back again. Oh, what a day!
What a day, mate.
What a day.
Aku start the wrong day, brother.
What happened, bro?
Semalam aku pe lutut suara cabut, brother.
What happened?
I was playing my kids. Tengah main panjat-panjat lah.
Okay.
Lepas tu aku punya kaki kiri dah 2 kali operation kat kat balik that time lah yang aku main bola kan. Semalam terseliu lagi, aku suspect meniscus aku.
Lama.
Parah, babe. Jadi jalan macam apik sangat.
You know what, aku rasa kan kau the only apik boleh nyanyi ke tu.
Tak sanggup lagi aku
Jangan.
mengenang kisah
Okay.
lalu.
Habis selain daripada tu, how's your day?
Yeah, it's been a busy day. Kita ada insiden dekat kerja. So was ada minor fire lah. In one of the so it was actually last Monday. So fire services was activated,
Okay.
but we managed to put it out before they come lah.
Right.
So sesiapa yang kerja, with in a high risk facility, please always check your firefighting equipment.
Betul. Asal
Make sure
fork
everything
out
is in place. Tak nak, we did well. The
Okay.
fire risk say that we did well. Oh, fire risk. Ini kita panggil apa? Fire risk
Fire risk.
Fire risk Fire risk is a fireman lah.
Is it?
Yeah. Kau tak tahu
Aku tak tahu, sir.
For first time, yes. Yes.
Ambulance
Ambo. Fireman dia panggil fire risk.
Fire risk ke? Right. Okay, selalu tempat aku kalau ada fire alarm, the nurses will go straight to the window, bro.
Kenapa
Hah?
Asal window?
Abang fireman sampai kan full. Bro, I'm
serious
So
apa?
all of them semua kat window. Hey, check out that guy, man. Check out that guy. Oh my god, look at that. Look, his
Mak Dika merepek apa?
Aku dah macam okay, interesting.
Habis kau cuy dari belakang.
Tak ada, aku pun pergi tengok lah. Yeah, man, that guy is solid lah. Tapi dorang punya badan memang
kau lah.
Memang kau siapa.
Memang kau lah.
I think this just entah apa sebab dorang punya badan lagi besar
I think because what I
Normal
notice
training,
dorang kat sini we even normal white Aussies what I notice they like to keep their physique. They like to maintain their physique.
Aku agree.
You see, whether
100%.
if they are fire risk ke policeman. Aku pernah nampak policeman macam topek kok, macam laughing Buddha punya perut.
Itu macam mana lepas dia punya fitness test
Sini tak ada IPPT, itu yang best.
Oh, no wonder.
Macam Singapore tak boleh.
But cannot be what. Orang mesti ada ni apa.
I think they have lah, maybe lah.
Ini
kita will find out.
Kita find out.
You'll find out more.
Find out more. Nak tanya itu, tanya Izal. Macam mana kan? Ada.
Kau ada member policeman kat sini?
Lah. Kena Melayu. Aku bilang kau.
Yes, correct that guy. Aku baru teringat. Dia dah quite some time kan dia jadi policeman.
Oh, interesting. Aku lupa nak tanya dia. Tapi badan dia normal lah aku tengok. Tapi badan besar.
Yalah, macam that, remember the few podcast back we were talking about that time Perth was actually recruiting police officer from Singapore police force.
Yeah.
Tapi itu untuk Perth.
There was a one point of time they did a cross. Yeah, they did a cross.
Remember?
Cross training. Aku baru ingat.
Then that time yang aku punya last job before my this current job, kita pun ada we are, and you know that Singapore Air Force kan they work very closely dengan Australia Air Force.
Yeah. There was
Dekat
Army Queensland, Army Queensland as well. Yang recently yang
Queensland
keluar Channel 7 News bukan Channel 7. One of the news. There was macam a short documentary lah about Singapore training with Australia.
I saw that one.
Diorang serve dengan nasi lemak
nasi
semua.
lemak ayam goreng
dengan rendang.
Rendang.
Betul pain.
Saya makcik Melayu jual tau. Makcik Melayu yang tukang masak tau.
No, bukan. Is it?
Yeah.
Yang tukang masak.
There was a makcik Melayu based dekat Queensland.
Aku nampak dia punya video cakap real lah Habis diorang kata nasi lemak dia is different apparently. It's a different kind of nasi lemak.
Lemak. Jangan lemak-lemak semua.
No, I think it's something aku tak tahu lah. Maybe they use the fresh ingredients here. I don't know.
Yeah, we know that sini punya ingredients memang fresh You know, we don't have much frozen stuff. You know.
Yeah, I think we the main grain produce here. That's one. Banyak we done a lot of exportations of veggies, produce produce and apa lagi fruits. I mean, this is one part of it lah. But kau interested? Asal senyap Oh, patut lah.
Alamak, kau ni betul lah.
Okay.
Tak apa.
Aku punya day hari ni kecoh. Talking about fire alarm. So last week aku ada 3 fire alarm. First, ni patient sudah buka. Aku rasa ni patient ni dia pergi letak tu. Aku tak tahu lah, maybe dia isap rokok dalam toilet ke apa kan. Kali dia pakai alarm. Itu first trigger tau. Then the next day another fire alarm happen. But this time round ada orang tengah ambil X-ray or something. The whole machine tiba-tiba macam berangus. Aku cakap wah real serious bro. Aku cakap wah this is something different man. 2 days straight. You know, one call out is 3,500.
Oh, it's not cheap, you know.
One call out is 3,500. Cakap dah 2 call out dah 7,000 ni. Dia cakap aku punya CEO pun dah macam
potong gaji.
Tak boleh potong lah. They got no choice kan. Then the third one was a false alarm lah. Itu aku dah sebesar ada sensor dah trigger by itself. So it was crazy lah.
Macam my side also that day kita kan kita buat medical waste kan. So we are doing medical waste. So lepas dah masak, we call that cook we cook the waste in the autoclave, we call that. Then lepas tu dah buang, then suddenly I think maybe ada lithium battery kat dalam. You know how you're not supposed to throw lithium batteries into medical waste punya containment kan. So after that I think that causes the fire lah. You know, but it was very small. But I mean alhamdulillah lah, you know, everyone is safe. You see, firefighting was good, the equipment was there, you know, all the alarm service purpose lah kata orang.
You know the funny thing is aku pernah terfikir lah, you know what, maybe I want to join the CFA.
Actually that one quite interesting.
So because the CFA dia ada the voluntary punya tau. So aku minta kerja, a few of them they did the voluntary CFA. Dia kata rabak tau. Saikang bro.
Serious ah?
Serious.
Saikang macam mana?
Full on saikang. So lah, especially during the winter. Kata during winter, kalau let's say pokok jatuh, nanti kalau kau kena activate, you run down to the nearest CFA your voluntary post, and then kau pakai kau pergi gear semua, then after that kau pergi gear semua, kau pergi sana kau potong pokok. Kau potong tu pokok. Aku cakap wah serius lah.
Sebab tu badan diorang kau-kau.
Sial, terus cakap wah potong pokok semua jalan terus tau. But in terms of that now we are in summer.
Bushfire.
Bushfire is Australia's number one burning factor, bro.
Then was it the one, the black, the one that New South Wales kena rabak tu? I think that was in 2019. 2019.
Itu aku rasa banyak water bomb dah campak. Itu pun tak jalan.
Countless, brother.
Firemen
they went into one of the forests, I think in the regional New South Wales. dia punya fire truck melted apa? Start to melt off apa?
See, the funny thing is talking about that kan, there was a talk in the parliament before. They were saying that they want to reduce the pokok-pokokan in a way, but the Greens conservation is very strong. You see, so we call it the Greens, and so the Greens usually fight it back. No, we want to conserve. But kau bayangkan banyak siapa pokok kat sini, tapi kayu kita ambil kat luar negeri. Macam mana cakap?
Doesn't make sense kan?
Aku tak
Sometimes.
faham.
Alah, even they down here they have so much natural resources, kan? Tapi coal, gas they export.
Okay. Let's name a few natural resources that we have in Australia. Kita ada gas.
That's a big one.
That's up in Perth, LPG. We have
coal
up in Western Australia, WA.
Western Australia, Queensland.
We have gold.
Gold.
We have gold rush.
Yep.
Apa lagi kita ada?
The other one is iron ore.
Iron ore semua dekat sana lah, Western. And then apa ni? Fruits. Produce. Yang tadi aku cakap lah, veggies and all that. Farmland. Sekarang the best one right now, leading in the market apa? Cannabis.
They are actually in discussion of trying to legalize though.
Dia actually it's
medicinal.
Medicinal is still in the grey area, but like I said lah, macam kan datang aku kerja kan, aku kerja part time. So aku kerja part time buat ini dispensary kan. So it was kind of fun job lah. Jadi cakap tak pernah aku nampak amount of this product kira-kira this product on the table. Alright boys, I'm gonna start training you. So aku pergi kena pack course. Ada course dia tau. So I went for the course and everything. Nak jadi they want you to identify the different strains, and then identify different strains.
Okay.
I was like kind of baik apa ni benda. Sekali lama kelamaan. At first kau macam curious lah, macam fun. Tapi dah lama after 1 year kau tak nak sel ni benda. Kau dah macam asyik ni benda, asyik sayur.
Kat rumah hari-hari makan sayur.
Aduh, sini alamak.
Tapi bro, ini sayur lain bro.
Yeah, but still
dia kasih high.
No, it's not about No, when I talk to you about strains kan, so they were teaching us different grades tau. Okay, how you want to know which grade, how many percentage THC, how many percentage CBD. So we're gonna grow in this area tau. Terus cakap, so intense lah. Aku tak expect it's gonna be that hard. So aku belajar ni benda. So aku buat. So what colour is this? Ada macam colour kan. Cakap, okay. So ini jual sayur ni. Aku cakap serious bro, kalau aku jahat ni aku bawa balik je. But don't check. At the end of the day don't check kan. Don't check balik sebelum balik. So it was quite fun lah. It was a good experience lah. It was a good, very very good experience. And then macam dia cakap, there was a lot of stigmatism behind it kan. Orang cakap kau ambil ni benda, kau jadi drug addict apa tak. So on the clinical side, aku went in and then it was not bad lah. It was a bloody good experience lah. Diorang macam describe, actually this one is good for this is good for that. So the post results was good. And then man, so sekarang aku tahu kenapa orang ambil to get high. Those psychotic effects. So it's quite interesting. Aku ada satu orang kata berspesialis aku kenal lah. Budak Melayu juga lah. Nanti maybe aku boleh
introduce dia.
Dia memang pakar ni benda. Dia boleh bilang kau what sativa lah, what is this, macam-macam benda. Tapi aku
kau nak cerita tapi dah ketawa macam mana
lah,
ni.
aku tengah fikir ni macam mana aku nak bawa dia masuk kalau dia sudi lah nak masuk kan. Sebab ni benda sensitif kan.
It's a very sensitive topic lah. Because also the things that kalau kita let's say
tapi
kalau
kau kena ada lesen. Aku ada lesen.
Kau lain mazhab.
You see, that's the difference.
But the thing you see, come to think of it so let's say sekarang, let's say if I take it as a medicinal medicine kena RBT.
Okay.
Then how? So do I have to show them a certificate?
No, you can declare. You can declare that what you're consuming. But now, when you take your RBT, the question mark is, are you taking it prior to work or are you taking it at home? So there are berapa hours tau. There's a few hours gap that you you don't consume it at work.
Yalah, at work tak boleh lah.
Tapi with a special doctor's letter, kau boleh ambil tu benda every 6 hours. That is your prescription. Tu kau kena kau boleh tunjuk.
Okay.
So it's written in there. Macam aku kan, for example, bila that point of time aku tengah transportation tau. So I've been given a special card. So that card can macam tells, you know, I can carry this thing lah. Mana-mana aku pergi. Aku dah kalau aku kena tangkap dengan corpus pun, aku tunjuk, okay, off you go.
Oh, okay. Yalah, it's
at that point of time lah.
It's like macam kalau kita makan ubat batuk Remember back in our homeland ubat batuk ni kau tak boleh makan sembarang. You know, you have to be prescribed to you.
Yeah.
You see?
Tapi aku bilang kau, dah lama kelamaan after I was in this industry for more than 1 year aku tak boleh lah. Aku dah tak boleh bau tu benda tu. Cannot bro. Dah macam alamak menyampah saya ni bau.
Serious? How bad is the smell?
No, it's not that bad, but you know so dorang ada earthly smell. Dorang ada macam-macam grade kan. So these grades boils down to what you gonna mix it with. What terpenes we call it what terpenes gonna mix it with. Macam aku selalu mencampur dengan blue lotus flowers.
Aku ingat kau campur blue.
Dia macam ni lah, macam potpourri tu. Kau dah campur kan tu benda. So it is better. Apa kita buat pasal benda ni? Yeah, so those are the experience. So those are the things that macam aku punya boss dulu lah. So make sure you guys know what not to take, what you can take. Oh, baru aku tahu.
Yalah.
You know, it was a good feedback lah. You know, aku tanya dia, why does people want to get high? Why do they get this? Why do they choose for that? So it was quite interesting lah.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, the things that you ask pun because kau nak belajar, you want to understand the concept,
100%.
The context. It's not about nak self-consume for the fun of it.
Oh, for sure, man, 100%.
It's good to have those knowledge lah.
Yeah lah, it's true. Sekarang ni kalau kau pergi the normal chemist warehouse pharmacy kan, macam-macam ada ham cream ada yang untuk badan, lotion, is everywhere now. So it's becoming a norm. It's really becoming a norm. So it comes to a point dah macam ni macam barang biasa Syul.
I think it's a matter of time lah. But the thing there's lots of pros and cons lah. I think you know like macam orang yang pergi, especially macam those travelling allegedly lah, this is what I heard from my friend lah. Ya kan, macam kat Changi Airport lah, they know you are back from Amsterdam. If you are unlucky enough,
itu confirm kena tiaw.
They will screen lah.
Confirm
kena tiaw punya.
Confirm kena tiaw.
You see, so you know, diri sendiri mau ingat lah kata orang.
True lah. Very true. But it was quite interesting lah. That was one part of the journey of my life lah. Orang tak tahu. Kata orang tahu. I think budak-budak semua dah tahu lah.
Yalah, yang kenal kau lah.
Yang kenal aku lah, semua dah tahu. But it was quite interesting. And then moving on, aku kerja mana lagi
Kau pernah kerja FIFO tak?
FIFO tak.
Kita bawa pasal kerja natural resources. But all these natural resources, actually most of them
aku pun ada.
Apa kata orang, is really regional tempat macam ujung Tanjung punya tu.
Oh, that was rural, bro.
Rural habis punya tu.
But that one is different lah. That one is depending on your job scope lah. Tadi mic aku jangan jauh 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 lah.
Boleh dengar?
Dengar Anyway, Catman.
Aku really respect that guy, Mike.
Okay.
I really respect.
For our listeners, kalau tak tahu kan, Catman, I'm not sure if you all heard of Catman 6701.
Ada 6701. Siapa nak beli 4D, silakan 6701.
So Catman 6701 is actually a Japanese guy dressed up in a cat suit. Okay, so what he does is he walks across Australia, all right, with a wheelbarrow.
And all his stuff is inside the wheelbarrow.
And all his belongings is in that wheelbarrow. So dia lari tau. Lari ke tolak? I think lari and push lah.
Both lah. He do both, yeah.
But he's wearing a leopard cat suit, full face mask on.
Itu kau tunjuk aku dah terkekek.
He's on TikTok lah. You guys can find him lah.
He was actually dekat east side of Australia
West
East to west.
Sydney East.
Yeah, Sydney East. Sorry.
So he's in the west.
Yeah.
So his target is he wants to walk across from, I think, Perth.
Somewhere Perth.
All the way across the plains to
Sydney.
To the target. So it was quite interesting. Kalau you all follow the TikTok, they will stop at many places. Dia ada banyak followers tau.
Banyak sih.
Ribut lah saya followers.
Sih.
Aku was surprised.
Aku dah sure lah dia ni.
And the Aussies really supported him.
Oh yeah, ada video clip juga tau.
Yes,
dia tunjuk people stop at the side of the road give him food
Give him food.
Drinks.
And then I think they follow him whoever is in that
Dia macam
region.
escort party
Escort party. Which is, it was quite fun quite kelakar lah. And he camped in the middle of the desert. I cakap, wah, real lah this guy. But
respect
I
lah
don't
itu.
know, I don't know how he can handle the heat The heat is quite strong tau. Ni summer
Dia
siul.
summer we are reaching summer already no.
Habis dia dengan the packet suit, dengan ya Allah mak cakap dia ni
Alah,
real lah.
mungkin dia punya tempat-tempat ada lubang kita tak nampak, ada cooling system ke.
Maybe material tipis. Tapi dia kena, that time dia kena kecam. Dia one of the videos dia pernah kena kecam.
Oh,
If you look on TikTok dia dah kena kecam satu typical Aussie Morgan lah. Karen lah. Oh, where are you from? Are you from China? No, I'm from Japan. Dia tak tahu lah difference between Japan and China.
everybody small eye like me.
Bro, but the problem is
they
she's
say.
driving a Honda ke Toyota, sure. You get what I'm saying or not? It does not make sense Dia dah kena kecam kat bawah dia comments. So you're driving a Honda, you don't know where's the Honda come from atau the
China.
Alamak, aku cakap. That's why I say sometimes these people are too typical lah, very typical lah.
Not will apa irrational lah dia orang. Yeah, but the thing is kita this kind of people difficult to avoid lah.
100% man.
I still remember that time COVID when COVID hit aku pergi kedai. Padahal tu Asian punya tempat tau. Gua kena stay Syul dengan satu Mak Saleh.
Kau kena stay dengan satu masalah kat Asian kedai.
Ya, biasalah media tunjuk China, mata sepet, kulit macam aku. I mean exactly macam aku. Betul tak? Yang penting mata sepet.
Actually you are really at a disadvantage tau.
Kenapa?
China tak nak engkau. Budak Australia tak nak
Kau
engkau.
tak baik kau. You play my feeling, you cheat my feeling. Tapi gua takut bro lepas tu.
Apa pasal?
Aku sampai cakap dengan bini gua, you pergi lah, tak nak pergi pasar. 1 minggu ni you pergi lah.
Pasal?
Dah lah Mak Saleh, kau tahu badan gedek ni.
Tapi takut.
Dia stare kat gua. Lu tak takut dah?
Salah, aku tak takut Sal.
Kau lain, kau badan dah lagi besar daripada aku.
No. Okay, for example aku pernah that time aku tengah jalan university tau. Ada satu Mak Saleh ni, dia ada ponytail tau. Dia botak tapi belakang ponytail. Dah macam budak ni, dah macam budak Mongol tau.
Budak cacat.
Bro, tapi angkung siap lah.
Standard lah sini.
Aku tengah jalan tempat besar ni. Dia terus dia langgar aku tu. Dia langgar tau. Dia macam tengok aku. What you want? What do you want, mate? What do you want? Aku cakap, ni apa pasal hari ni? Aku pusing lah. What's going on? Dia dengar kan cakap, what do you push me, mate? What do you push me? Nah. Fuck off, mate. Come on, bring it on. Aku cakap, come on, bring it on. Terus dia macam, lama. Dia dah jam. Dia ingat aku turis.
Boleh makan lah.
Boleh makan. Jadi dia cakap, okay, come on. Let's go back into the alley, mate. Let's go.
Dia suara dengar lu punya lingo. Dia punya copy action dia pun cuak lah.
Tak ada. Pasal aku letak tangan dalam seluar.
You teach
Come
me
on, man.
something, brother.
Come on, mate. Let's go. Wanna have a go? Let's go. Terus dia jam. Terus cakap, alright. Belakang jalan. Tapi bila aku tulis belakang, polis lah.
Nasib baik kau tak buat apa-apa. Patutlah. Kau dah macam aku teringat cerita Tom and Jerry. Kartun ni.
Nakal
Alamak, kau ni betul lah.
Aku pusing sama polis lah.
Patutlah dia. Okay.
Okay lah. Nice try lah. Yeah.
But it's true lah. I mean, I mean, racism is still happening here lah. That one we
that's
cannot
for sure,
avoid lah.
man.
Everywhere lah. Mana-mana
Actually,
negeri.
that would be a good topic the next round kita buat based on racism. But in terms of that, I think it depends on the demographic and depending on location. For example, kalau aku turun ke Bentley, tu kan tempat Yahudi.
Lu jangan cek pasal.
Tak ada. Gua ada member satu. Dulu dia buka kedai kat sana. Dia memang champion bro. Dia buka kedai Yahudi sana.
Serius?
Aduh. Dia dengar podcast ni.
Tapi apa semua jadi dengan dia?
Masih ada lah. Alhamdulillah. Dia masih hidup lagi. Alhamdulillah. Masih hidup lagi. Alhamdulillah dia masih hidup lagi. So yeah, I mean depending on demographic. Okay. Kalau engkau dekat Dandi Dandy Nong sudah. Okay. Aku pernah bilang kau tak aku kerja kat Dandy Nong. So aku I think aku kerja kat Dandy Nong a few times already lah. Tempat dia memang hektik lah. Go pay member budak Sudan satu tau. Budak Sudan.
Okay.
Kali there was kita punya shift pukul 5.30 pagi tau. That time okay lah. That time aku baru start kerja part time kat Coles lah. That time nak kerja kat Coles kan. Hey man, here you go. Good bro. Hey man, come on bro, let's go man. Aku pun ikut dia lah dalam store tu. Member pergi duduk kat mana tau? Kau tahu tempat yang toilet roll punya aisle. Member sudah baring, dah buat macam
bantal, macam tilam.
Daun tilam bro. Dia dah baring, pakai cakap
King Koi mattress.
Aku cakap, mate, take it easy bro. Relax man. Cakap, kau steady je, kamera depan mata.
Dia orang mana? Iran.
Terus cakap, bro, habis dia terus pusing lah. Brother, you don't worry man. This is Dandinong. Dia
pe Dandinong pekat.
Tapi kira aku lipat budak Sudan budak-budak Pak Hitam ni banyak sampai sekarang.
Apa kau panggil dia orang? Apa kau panggil dia orang? Pak Hitam.
Bro, diorang ada kategori. Ni aku tahu tau. Bila aku cakap dengan diorang kan. So you sit down here. Aku duduk dengan diorang dekat depan alley. Cakap, memang orang kata I was the only Asian there. Yang lain semua semua.
Padahal macam main chess.
Asal aku tu duduk kan. Habis budak yang aku rapat sampai sekarang budak Utopian lah. Dia memang gerik lah. Habis dia macam berbual aku, brother, don't worry man, I take care of you yeah man. Yeah sure brother, no. So macam like I say lah to you lah, aku turun Dinong, aku tahu mana lah tempat selah siluk belok mana, where to avoid, which is fantastic lah. This is part of growing up lah. Orang kata part of understanding, which is
that's why we also, you know, as we stay here long enough kata orang macam like yourself lagi, I mean you know, you've been here for what, more than 10 years You did so many type of jobs.
Macam-macam
you see? So we have been sharing with our listeners. If you are willing to take the chance, you see, there's so many opportunities here. You see, the opportunities to upgrade yourself.
Very true.
Nak tak nak terpulang lah. Betul tak?
No, the problem is diorang punya concept of stigmatism. Okay, for example I do know a few people who came here from homeland bila bab jadi cleaner, diorang feel like inferior. They feel very lowly of themselves. Aku manager kat Singapore ke, aku manager kat Malaysia, asal aku nak jadi cleaner kat sini kan. But without knowing the fact that actually gaji sini cleaner lagi besar pada dia jadi manager kat sana. Man, you tell me, where can you find a cleaner's job? Maybe what, 30, I think average ni about 32, 33 an hour, something like that. Mana dapat?
Cleaner je tau.
Cleaner.
Imagine kalau kau buat air tasker, macam sini diorang panggil air tasker kan. Kau assign job tu, panggil orang datang buat benda. Cleaner now earning $1 million.
Man, I tell you, this is one of the best job. Paling relax kuih memang cakap kan. I think boleh say relax kuih.
Dah lama gua nak tengah dua
But still lah, it was quite interesting lah, you know. Dorang, like I say, the mentality lah, you have to change. And the best part is, aku belum habis ni tau job. Aku ada a few bucket list I still want to take.
Apa lagi?
Banyak bro.
Kau so, ni
apa ni? Tak apa nanti. They won't be shared on another podcast. There's a few more bucket list aku belum take. Hey bro, it's possible. Aku tak medical. It's possible to do it.
Boleh you jadi my idola.
Tak adalah, venture lah, try. You must try and venture. It will be something different in a way kan. But if you never venture, you never know.
Yep, you just have to carry on, you know.
Correct.
And that's what you say lah. Venture as much as you can.
100%.
Opportunities 100%. Are always there, listeners. Don't worry, listeners. Yeah.
Oi, ini betul-betul santai Okay. Alright, we'll take a break now.
Take a break. Yes, we'll come back again.
And we'll come back again after these messages. Guys, stand by.
Thank you.
We'll be back for the next session.